Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new knife that I just picked up from LA Police here. I actually received this today. I ordered it a couple days ago. It had a really good shipping, really fast shipping. I got an email from them that they had released this little guy, and I decided to pick it up. I really wasn't going to make a video, but I got it today, got it out of the box, started playing with it, and I figured I would turn on the camera and show you guys my experience with it. Some of it is good, some of it I wish they could improve on, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So this is an auto knife, so it's called the LA Police Gear California Mini Auto Folding Knife. Um, I like auto knives, particularly for the fidget experience with them. I just tend to kind of sit there and fidget with them all day. So I saw this one. It was on the smaller side, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. And as you guys can see by the name, it's designed with the intent of being able to use in California. California has some regulations as far as knives go, so they kind of threw them into this one here, but you can pretty much use it anywhere. So I decided to go ahead and put this video so you guys can hear my thoughts on them. So let's go ahead and open it up. I like the packaging, just the box there. It comes with this little cleaning cloth that is inside of this bag. It is a branded cleaning cloth, so that's pretty cool. And then the knife itself, nothing else. So the knife comes in this little plastic bag, and here it is. Again, it is a very, very small knife. It is aluminum handles, so it makes it nice and light. The total overall length of this knife is 4.875 inches. So again, very, very small. Closed, it is actually 2.9 inches. So less than 3 inches long when it is closed. So you guys can see it here in my hand. And then you do have a switch in the back here, which it's a safety lock. So when the switch is engaged, the button will not deploy the blade, as you guys can see there. But as you slide the switch back, now the button deploys the blade, and there it is. Now, one of the things that caught my eye was the design or the shape of the blade. I thought it was really cool. Normally, they could have done just a basic, design to it, but I like this the kind of spear point design there. Really, really cool. It comes to a nice and pointy tip. Now, blade steel on this is 7CR17 MOV. So again, it's on the lower end as far as steel goes. It takes a nice edge, but you do have to sharpen it pretty often, depending on what you're doing with it. But if you're cutting down boxes and stuff like that, then you are going to have to keep this maintained. Now, it is a small knife. The blade length is actually 1.9 inches, so it is actually right underneath that 2-inch mark, which is what it would be legal in California and in some other places. So again, you just kind of make sure that you are aware of what the laws are in where you live to make sure that you're able to own it, carry it, and it's within those limits. And again, it is a push button opening and closing. So to close it, you push the button, it releases the tension on the blade, and then you can go ahead and close it. It does have a little bit of styling here on the aluminum handle. Close back the sign, and then you have your pocket clip here. I like the fact that they put it really high so it rides very deep inside of the pocket. I would probably say that this guy would be a little backup knife that I would have. I don't think I would use this as my primary just because of the size and then the blade steel on it. Now, a couple things that I like is obviously the size. I like the fidget ability with the push button there to open it, and it flies out very, very quickly. You do have a little bit of jimping right at the top here, so your thumb will rest right there, and it is nice and comfortable. It's not very aggressive, but again, because of the size of this knife, I'm not going to be doing any type of heavy task or anything like that. So a couple of things I don't like, and part of the reason why I wanted to share this video is the pocket clip. I like the fact that it is deep ride, but it is very, very stiff. I mean, I can't even, get any type of separation from the clip and the side of the knife there. So I tried actually putting this into my pants, and it took some time to get it in there. But then to get it out, I was just tugging at it, and eventually I was able to pull it out. So again, it is very, very stiff as it comes from the factory. I know I can play with it and stuff like that, but there's no need for it to be that stiff. But besides that, one of the things that I really didn't like was, even though this is a push button mechanism, as you saw, I deployed it there, but in not all instances does the blade actually lock. So as you guys can see here, it didn't lock on that time. So if I do it again, there, it did lock. And I find that it was inconsistent. So here I did it again, and see the blade did not lock. Now I'm not sure if that's something that's going to get fixed as I use it and play around with it and stuff like that, but here it is, 3 times in a row that I've done it, and there it is. Now it did lock. And you can actually see the button, it doesn't, like come all the way out once I deploy the blade, and that's how I know that it's not locked. But again, in a situation where I just kind of want to open my knife and start using it, if it didn't lock and it closes on me, that could be pretty dangerous. So I know that it probably has to do with, again, the tolerances for the knife and stuff like that. But this was a knife that it was, the other thing that attracted me was the price point to it. It was $29.99 on the LA Police Gear website. So, that's why I decided to go ahead and pick it up, because I kind of like some of the other form factors. Now, the locking mechanism here, again, it is a sliding lock. So you just kind of slide it on there, and it will not deploy. But the cool thing is also when you deploy it, when it does lock, so let me see if I can, there it is. Okay, there it locked. You can go ahead and slide it, and now it actually locks it on the open position, so you can't close. So again, that's another safety feature. But there is a little bit of grittiness, and I don't know if you guys can hear that. See it? It's not a smooth lock. So again, for $29.99, you kind of have to take that as you may with it. But I think all in all, it's a pretty cool little knife. I will probably not really carry it. I'll have it like at my desk and use it to maybe open up some mail or something like that. And obviously, fidget around with it, because that is one of the biggest things that you do get with these push button autos, is that fidget factor to it. But I think they definitely need to look into the fact that it doesn't lock when it, all the time, as you guys can see there. So I don't know if it has something to do with the spring, or again, if it'll wear in once I start using it or whatnot. But again, these are kind of the things that you have to expect when you pay the cheaper prices. So again, this one is $29.99 on the LA Police Gear website. So I'll leave a link below in case you guys are interested in checking it out and maybe picking one up. Maybe this was just something that came with mine, and some of yours might not do that, or some of them will. So just something to keep in mind. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.